me introduce myself once again. My name is Victor and I'm the founder of Victory Design. Victory Design is a digital marketing agency here in Nigeria. And our goal is to actually target the world in general, making our home base Nigeria. And have been a digital marketer or an agency owner or a tech person for 8 years. But I started my agency 3 years ago. So welcome to my podcast or our podcast in general. Now, so today we're going to be talking about how to start a digital marketing agency. Now, someone reached out to me and asked me the question, how do they start a digital marketing agency? They are actually a beginner. They have been a developer for years, but they want to start a digital marketing agency. And I decided to put this in a podcast so I could actually talk to others who also want to become a digital market agency owner in Nigeria. Now, before I begin telling you how you can own a digital marketing agency in Nigeria, I would like to tell you that for me to advise you, I don't like speaking from a script, or I don't like talking from what I've not gained experience from. So whatever I'm going to tell you is what I've experienced at our digital agency in Nigeria, Victory Design. I have about 9 staff currently, and they are all under the umbrella of Victory Design. So, and Victory Design is actually 3 years old today. Okay, not today, but it's actually this year complete. Make it 3 years since we launched our physical office in Benin City. So that means I've gotten a lot of experience to tell you how you can begin also, how you can start this agency journey. Now, with that being said, I want to talk to you guys on how to start your digital marketing agency. So, digital marketing agency is actually a lucrative business, or what I call it business, yeah. It's a lucrative business for everyone who is already a freelancer in the tech space. And with this step, which I'm going to make mention of, you can as well know how to move from being a freelancer to a digital marketing agency owner. So let's get started. Here's a step-by-step guide. Number 1 is you have to define your niche. Now, in Nigeria, niche doesn't matter when it comes to digital marketing agency or web design agency or whatever, but niche doesn't really matter in Nigeria basically, because of the economy and also the structure in which our country is used, by the way, is more focused on everyone trying to do everything. So, but in research, you should focus on one thing. Like if your agency is going to focus on maybe social media marketing, it should just be a social media marketing agency. Now, I don't know of other places, by the way. I think Lagos actually focused there. They have agency focus on different things like just social media marketing, promotion, all that. But in those states, I don't think there's anything like that. So now you have to choose a niche if you can. Like for Victory Designer, our forefront niche is web design. So you can also come up with your own niche. So among the niche, you can pick SEO, social media management, content marketing, paid advertisements, email marketing, or web design. So for us, we are sitting on the forefront of web design. That is, if you search for anything as regarding web design and Victory Designs to come up, it's going to come up as, or if you search for anything related to Victory Design, you see more of web design on your screen compared to anything else. So that means we are putting web design on our forefront and we're trying to rank for every keyword that relates to web design. Hope you get the gist, guys. So we are sitting on the niche of web design. Now you can do the same to sit on, let's say, social media management. If you are a good social media person, or you can sit in the place of SEO if you are good in ranking content. And that does not mean you cannot do all of them. That does not mean, but then you have to put something at your forefront, something that is worth it at your forefront. So for that, for us, we are putting web design at our forefront. Now, so you pick your niche very well. what you're going to put at the forefront. You can do others as a side, let's say side hustle or whatever, or stick to your niche, what you're good at. Then you can get people to do other things in your agency. Now, number two is to develop a business plan. Now, this business plan has to do with your location. And being a digital marketing agency, you have I'm talking about now having a physical office. So you have to look for a location, a good location. You have to understand how your pricing goes. So the business plan here has to talk about your pricing, your location. It has to also talk about getting the right people. So all these fall into your business plan, so you know exactly where you are going to, how much are you going to price for your website. Is your staff always the right person to handle this and this and this? So the business plan can actually tell you who to put in what position and when to hire someone or not. So the business plan is the second step you have to take in order to own or build a digital marketing agency. So number three is create a brand identity. Now, create a brand identity. That refers to as the name of your agency. It also refers to designing your brand and building your personal website. Now, most agency, you see most people, they tell you that I run a digital marketing agency, but they are just using their personal name. So you can see somebody like emmanueldigital.com, and Emmanuel is the other person in the whole business stuff. So it's telling you that I own a digital marketing agency. No, that is more of a freelancer rather than a digital marketing agency owner. So Emmanuel is just a freelancer who thinks he's a digital marketing agency owner. I don't know if you get that. So that is how it is. He's more of a freelancer and thinks he owns a digital marketing agency. So in a digital marketing agency, you should look for a name that is generic, that can contain everybody and not sounds like a singular person. So when people are going to your agency, they'll be like, okay, we are going to V3 designer. Now when we talk of V3 design, even if the V might stand for Victor or V might stand for Vision, it won't cross your mind to think that, okay, V is for Victor. I don't know if you get. So you don't say, okay, I'm working with Victor, right? I am working with an agency because people prefer working with an agency right now than working with a particular person. So you understand that, okay, these are working with an agency. So compare VP design, the name VP design, and compare the name Emmanuel Digital. Now you see there's a long gap there. So you have to stick to who to actually stick with or who to actually hire when you actually an advertiser or someone that wants to hire one of them. So Emmanuel seems like a freelancing site, and V3 design seems like a digital marketing agency. So you have to understand very well, you are not standing for your personal self, rather you're standing for your group or your agency in general. Now, I've talked about you giving your agency a name. I also talked about branding it. We'll discuss about using your an agency name rather than a personal name, but then use a website for it. So if you follow only digital marketing, yes, you should know very well that you need to have a website. Now, not a website under some subdomain. Just like most people, you see, some people are doing their agency.advisor.app.com or their agency.divinity.free. You are not ready for business. They are thinking that you are doing an agency and they are using a subdomain, they are using digital.blogspot.com, all those things. You're not ready for business. Now, if you're ready for business, a domain name is not too expensive. With 25,000, you should get a domain name. So you get a domain name that is your agency name.com or .net. Like VP Designer, you have VPDesign.net. So you have to come up with a name that is actually unique, not a subdomain of one platform out there. So people see you and say, oh, this person is not serious. Even down to GitHub. You don't see a very professional digital marketing agency going to tell you that to access their website, you have to go to let's say laliza.github.com. What's that? It's actually doesn't sound professional to advertisers and marketers. You have to stand on your own if you want to literally thrive in the digital space as a digital marketing agency. Then number 4, you have to register your business. Now, so most people will think this is not actually important, but it is very, very important in Nigeria. Very, very important, because when I started, I thought, oh, this is not important. Or a time is going to come that when you start getting clients, they want all those things so that they believe that, okay, you are registered and you can get their money and all those stuff. So they want proof for that. And even before the government is going to redirect people to you, they have to be sure that you are registered. So instead of you to wait till that time when they want to give you a contract and then at the end of the day they tell you, okay, this person is not registered, just register when you're starting out. It's not that expensive. I think it's also 25,000 naira. So you get your CAC done, get your SCM done, and you are good. So you get those things done, then get your team done. With those three, you are ready. So register your business, get it clear. And you can also create a bank account for it if you have. But if you don't have, but don't worry too much about a bank account. But register your business, get it registered. Now, number 5 is to develop a portfolio. I don't know if I'm too fast on this, but I hope you guys are getting what I'm saying. So number 5 is to develop a portfolio. Your portfolio includes all the works you have done. Have your case study, just put all of them in one particular place in your agency. So if you go to video design line, you have our works, they see some of the works we've done, so you have to add all the steps there and allow people to see all you have done. So those projects are what will give people more idea or instance or more ability to say, okay, this person has done this and can easily do this work. So that's what you understand. So make sure to have a portfolio. Plan number 6 is to establish a strong online presence. Now, after building your website, building your portfolio and all those things, it doesn't mean you just share and people get to know you and they'll start giving you jobs. No, you have to develop a strong online presence. That is why you see every day I post on YouTube, every day I post on Instagram, even for the fact that I focus more on YouTube and allow my staff to focus more on Facebook and Instagram. Normally, I post almost every day, even down to my TikTok. And when I was handling everything, I was posting every day back to back consistently. So you have to understand this. Yes, you have to ensure to build this strong online presence. So when people are looking for someone online, they will see you and they will give you most of the job. I don't know if you get. So ensure to have a strong online presence. Do social media, do content writing, do marketing, do whatever it takes. Just stay online. Let people see you on every social media. Now, the next step, which is number 7, is to actually set up your tools and process. Now, this is what clients or customers want to see when they visit your platforms. You want to see your step-by-step process, how you work on people's job, how you do things for people. So make this open on your platform. If you check out, now, for example, a typical example now, if you're searching for, let's say, food website designer in Brazil, I think we're going to come up there. Now, on that place or on that traffic or on that, what's it called right now, on that blog, you're going to see that we explain the process of how we develop this food website. I don't know if you get, we explain in detail how we build this website. Now, when a person who has never built a website before come across that content, you'll be like, oh, so this is the step-by-step which they take in building a website. Okay, I wanted to build my own website. So you must be intentional about your setup and tools you utilize. So tell them, let them know, okay, if you want to use WordPress, we can use WordPress for you. If you want to use Wix, we can use Wix. If you want to use pure code, PHP, JavaScript, HTML, CSS, we can do that for you. So ensure that these people know what they are paying for, and then they will trust you better. Now, how generating leads and marketing, for that, it is actually the most important part of every other step. Number 8, you have to generate leads and market your brand. So how do you do that right now? For me, I use content creation. I think content creation actually works better when it comes to generating leads and marketing your brand. So when we do content creation, we let people know you, let people know you for what you do, and they always reach out to you as regarding your services. So people actually know you, like you paying attention to this podcast now because you actually know who I am, and in my podcast I'll give you an insight of my life and my agency, so you actually trust me and tell me what I'm saying right now. So if you have to give me a job as a client, you already understand where I'm from and you trust me by what you have paid for. You heard me say, and you can also check my platform and see my face and like, okay, that resonates with this guy. So in marketing, you have to first of all learn people do, and content creation for me works perfectly well. And number two way you can utilize is advertisement. So you can run Facebook ads, you can run Google ads, you can run Instagram ads. Just run ads as much as you can on your state first, so that they get to know you. Everyone in your locality gets to know you. They get to see, they get to feel you after. Okay, this person is the person we are actually doing business with. So right now in Edo State, we ensured very well that we are actually known as much as possible in the state, and firstly, so we can then push on from that place. But for the first time, you want to stick to where you're from and let your locality, let everyone be aware of your interests. So I think that is the 8 steps you need to take on the digital marketing agency, or in transforming from being a freelancer to a digital marketing agency owner. So I hope that has actually helped you, and any help you need, my contact is on the description of this video. If you're watching it, okay, if you're playing this podcast on Spotify or Audiomack or Boomplay, you see some of the description. But if you want to look for me, you can go to YouTube at www.youtube.com/VTB Tech, or just go to YouTube and search for VTB Design, and you can reach out to me, and you see this podcast in a video form. You can check in the description and you see all our links that you can actually study, or you can use to get in touch with me, and you can get to talk if you need help in anything. So thanks for listening, and I'll see you on the next podcast. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button or the follow button, depending on the platform you are listening or watching from. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the follow button, and I'll see you on the next podcast. So bye for now, guys. See you on the next podcast.